3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Morton. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Breaks into the clear. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
To throw, it's Morton. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you've said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line in spots. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And the Sooners begin a new series here, first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Sooners. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And this one is caught. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
A second down after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Morton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times, college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Here he goes. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with his receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Tatum. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Matier. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On the ground, it's Joyner. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Morton. The sure hands. It's Carter. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any...
He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set him now 2nd and 14.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. We'll go right at midfield.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead,
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He was already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Defense is coming after him. And the senior quarterback off the target there, threw it behind him. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, we're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here we go. Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Red Raiders come to the line in a hurry up.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying the throw that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He keeps it on the design run. They stop him, but it's a first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Morton. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun handoff here. And that run produces a decent gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grant behind the line. It's Williams. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he stopped in the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other. The defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards.
False start, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And they will try out the field goal team here. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Using his legs, it spawns. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Spin move and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. A little bit too much air on that throw by the Chiefs.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Looking to build on this lead on this possession and to settle for 3 last time out. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Trying to find some room. It's Joyner. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw, but he should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up, looking to throw it deep? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but they're moving backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Throwing up play action. Quick throw to his receiver. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Stop right there at the line and no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Hudson. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Morton. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Red Raiders moving quickly down the field here. Movement here from the tight end. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders. extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Oklahoma, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Pass complete on a crosser. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line and run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps that are over the middle. That's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move and change off that incompletion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down just short of marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. And it brings up fourth down now. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down short.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they move to scoring position at the 23. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. Touchdown, Sooners. They connect for 6. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quick throw to the left. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They trap him for a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down to 3. Looking for some magic here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Dropping back. It's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Great accuracy accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The short.
What the hell is that?
Your home is now on stay.
Huh? Michelle. I don't know if something failed or what.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's running out of time here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback changing now at the line. To the air, it's Morton. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch! And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
Now
And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Junior. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Second down.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Now, Texas Tech.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.